How do? Welcome in to Star Mesh. I hope I'm saying that right. I did a quick Google and that's how it told me to pronounce it. We have inherited a farm from our granddad in Poland. It's a tiny little farm. Give you a quick walkthrough of what we've got. We've got the Massey 675. This has got 221 work hours on it. So it's seen some good times. We've got a trailer. I'll come back to that in a second. We've got a pickup truck, which has got 110 hours on it. This is our farm, if you want to call it that, I suppose. It's a tiny little farmyard. We've got this little old school Polish bunker silo. We've got an old grain silo here. We've got this fuel tank, which is empty, nothing in it yet. And with my last little bit of cash that we had, we've bought this hand pushable harvester, seeder, and plough, and then a bag of seed. Farmland wise, we're here on plot 15. And we've got field 16, which is a field of wheat, ready to harvest. Really poor soil, unfortunately. But that's it, that's what we've got left. The little farmyard and the single small field, 0.2 of an acre. Plenty of fields to buy on this map. All of them fairly small. Got a good amount of forestry area, so we may have a look at doing a bit of forestry along the way as well. Big difference from our previous series, our Backroads Country, where we had massive equipment and massive fields. So we have got £0 in the bank. Rules for this series, really pretty standard. We're not going to be using super strength unless we've got a vehicle flipped. We have got the advanced loan system. I don't really want to take loans if I can help it. It kind of ruins the immersion of a start from scratch playthrough. We can hire purchase because we have to obviously pay a monthly fee if we want to hire purchase. We're not allowed to lease. We can do contracts because that is the only way we're going to make money to begin with. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do contracts because at the moment, I'm not quite sure what that is doing. At the moment, we why is this not working? There we go. Yeah, so contract-wise, we are going to have to do contracts. God, that is loud, that electricity box we've just gone past. So we are going to have to do contracts because we've got no money. I want to try and concentrate on getting the tools we need to be able to do contracts without leasing the equipment. And when I say leasing the equipment, I mean just borrowing the equipment that goes along with the contract. So that's something we're going to have to look at. Because otherwise, we're just going to harvest this and then wait until we sell it. Wait however many months it is until the peak sell time. So we are going to have to take some contracts on. I'm not going to be doing loads of contracts because that would just ruin the, ruin the not the immersion, I suppose, but if we're doing contracts all the time, borrowing the equipment, we might as well have the equipment ourselves, so. I think first things first, we need to look at, well, we've got the plough, the hand plough, so we can do cultivating and we can do drilling. We could certainly get this field cultivated and drilled up before the end of this episode. We have got new crops on this map. Let me just show you quickly what we've got. So new crops wise, I say new, they're not new, but they're just not base game crops. We've got alfalfa, rye, spelt, triticale, clover, mustard, flax, buckwheat, green rye, field grass, silage maize, vetch rye, mustard cover crop, poppies, millet, lavender, lentils, beans. So there's a lot of different crops here, which is good for us. So I think we're going to have to, because this harvester, this push along harvester, unloads into crates, and I haven't got any way of moving those crates yet. We're going to have to unload it directly into the silo back at farm. That's even if we get a full crate. I don't think we're going to get much off this field. So we'll do a quick little time lapse to get this field done, and then we can have a look at what we want to put into this field, and have a look at what contracts are available to us to get us going. Once we've done a few contracts, got some money in and bought some equipment, we will stop borrowing equipment for them contracts. So for example, if I've got a cultivator, I won't be allowed to borrow items for a cultivating contract, and we'll do it that way. That way we build up the equipment we've got, and we're only borrowing equipment for a short period of time. So let's get this field finished. I'm not expecting much yield off it, 1,000 litres, something like that, probably looking at what we've got. And then we'll have a look at contracts. Right, well that was pretty quick and painless. 1,023 litres, plus whatever this gives us. No more, still 1,023. So we'll get this unloaded into our silo. I'm just wondering actually, is it even worth keeping 1,000 litres of wheat? Or do we just sell it off? I suppose it depends how far away the sell point is. We'd get an extra 400 quid if we kept it until January. That's 5 months away yet though. Local farmers market's definitely the best price, but it's miles away. Where are you? I suppose I could unload it into the silo and then load it back up into the trailer. I think that's probably what we'll do. We'll take probably about 900 quid, which is not much, but it's a start given what we've got at the moment. Okay, we are here, the farmers market. First bit of cash of this new series. He says, but he can't. Why can't I unload? There we go. So for some reason it doesn't like the back overload, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Right, okay, there it goes. Oh, we got minus £19. So precision farming is on. We haven't got the soil samples, which we can buy straight away. We don't have a lime spreader. I don't think... We haven't even got a fertiliser spreader. There is some nice cheap options for fertiliser spreaders. So that could possibly be our first piece of equipment that we purchase, which would enable us to do fertilizing contracts. Not sure what's going on here. A little bit of a traffic jam. Somebody's trying to overtake. Right outside my farm as well. Excuse me. Farmer coming through. Don't think this farmyard's going to last us that long. It's so small and tight. But it'll do us for now. Okay, let's have a look. See what contracts are available to us. Deadwood's quick and easy money, I suppose, isn't it? 10 trees. That says contract boost minus 50%. Let's have a look at the settings. There we go. So there's quite a few contracts here. I'd be tempted to go for harvesting if we can, because we'll get the extra boost from whatever is left. Wood transport is gonna be out of the question. There's a couple of fertilizing contracts. I say we start off with this. These are all grain, oats, poppies, canola. We could probably take all of these harvesting contracts and just do it with the one harvester, not having to borrow all the equipment. So if we borrow that one, failed. Amazing. Minus £1,000. Right, I'm gonna have to put that money back because that's put us straight into the minus for no apparent reason. Don't know what happened there. Let's try another one. That was annoying. Okay, that one's worked. That one's okay, and that one's okay. Great, so we'll get these three boxed off. That should give us about 3.5, 4 grand. Which may give us something to buy. We'll have to have a look in the sale, see what's there. Like I said, first things first, we definitely want the fertilising spreader. God, everything about this map is small and tight. My God. Which is good. I do like a small map. Just makes it a little bit interesting with the harvesters, especially though, because of the general size of the harvesters, even the smaller ones. So where are we going first? Right, I need to get the tractor out of the way first. I do love these Mercedes-Benz tractors. I think they're well cool. Something else I was thinking of doing, possibly for this series, is setting a limit on the years that we can buy stuff. So we do have the mod on that tells us what year a certain piece of equipment was made. Just trying to think, I suppose, what year we need to limit ourselves to. Whether it be sort of 1995 or 2000. Any comments or ideas on that? Please do let me know down in the comments and let me know what you think to this map and the series so far. So we'll start off, I think. Let's get to the bigger map. We'll start off up at 23, so we're straight over at road, down that track, down to 23. What's in 23? That's the poppy field. Where is the track over there? Is it that one, this one? This one, I think, isn't it? Let me just have a quick check. Once I get used to the map, I won't have to keep checking all the time. Yes, it is this one. So we'll get these 3 contracts done, all in one time lapse. Don't think it's going to take us long at all because they're only small fields. But yeah, this map is lovely. It's very picturesque. Sort of old worldy. I'm loving the fact it's all small fields, which is my sort of standard gameplay. Like I say, Backroads Country, I think, is the first time on this game I've done such a big map. I think it's this one on the left, you know. Poppy ready to harvest, yeah. This is us. Okay, we'll jump back in the harvester. Have fun trying to turn this round in the car park. Get this down without trying to destroy anything. I haven't told you what settings we're running on, have we? Apologies for that. We have got standard settings for me, which is crop destruction on, fieldstone off, weeds on, what else? Obviously seasonal growth is on, fuel usage high, easy economy. I think that's everything. Settings wise anyway. Right, let's begin this harvest. Right, we are at the old grain mill, which is the last drop-off point for the last of the contracts. Thought that went relatively well. A couple of times I drove through a field because I took the wrong turning, but we'll get there. We'll get used to the map. I think this map lends itself perfectly to old machinery because it's so small and compact. So 228 on top there. So we've made, to be fair, we've made a good amount of money off the excess produce. So let's collect these. So that puts us on 3,700. So first thing I want to look at, well, first off we're going to have a look in the sale. And there's absolutely nothing. Some liquid fertiliser there though for 50 quid. Maybe we'll look at the... Yeah, it's just one canister, but I'll take it for 50 quid. Can't be sniffed at that. I wonder then if we look at the sprayer as opposed to a spreader. So we got this one for £2,500. Oh, we've got this one. Huh. Different. So this is £2,500, or we could make it... So £3,000 would get us an 11 metre sprayer. We can also do herbicide with that. The spreader I was thinking of was this one, which is 14 metres. So it's 3 metres bigger. But we can't do lime or herbicide with it. So if you look here, 1960. So if we are going to look at a cut-off of around about 2,000 in years, none of these are going to be applicable, so I'll have to have a look at some mods, which is fine. So the question is though, do we take this for a 14 metre wicking width? Or do we take the sprayer, 1972, which is 3 metres less working width, but it can do herbicide as well. So none of the sprayers either are going to be within the age limit, apart from that one. I'm half tempted to turn precision farming off if we're going to do an age limitation, because we can't have any of the mods that go with precision farming because of the year restriction. I think we go with this. 60 horsepower. Let me just double check what the Massey is. I think it's 80. 68, so yeah, that's fine. Right, let's go with the sprayer then. We'll get that. We've already got a barrel of liquid fert we got in the sale. Don't like the colour of it though, really. Not gonna lie. That's better. So we'll go with that. That's going to cost us £3,000. And like I said, we've got the barrel of fert there. I think for next episode I'm going to disable precision farming. And I'm going to have a look at some mods for older equipment. Don't think anything we've got is new. 1983 on the Massey. 74 on the pickup. 1952 on the trailer, bloody hell. Obviously the hand pushables are all old. There's no date on that one. Yes, there's no date on these, but obviously that they are going to be old because it's hand pushable tools. But I think we are going to leave it there for this one. Please let me know down in the comments what year you would like to see as the limit. I'm thinking 2000 gives us enough time, enough yearage to get some equipment. I'm going to have to get some more mods. But yeah, I think this map is brilliant. Lovely little map. Small fields, nice and compact. Lends itself great to a challenge where we can't have new equipment. Well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to help me out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.